Michelle Patterson-Nip here, keeping it real. Today I'm in my house with the lovely Danielle Franke, who is with Mortgage Sisters West.
Yeah, we're a team of brokers with River City Financial.
And today we're going to talk about refinancing. So you've had your house, you've been paying your mortgage for about 5 years, and it's going to come towards the time where you have to refinance.
Right. You can actually refinance at any time throughout your mortgage. However, know if you're in a closed mortgage, there will be a payout penalty.
So what's the typical payout penalty?
Actually, that's really tough to answer because depending on who your lender is, the payout penalties can vary from $1,500 to $15,000. So that's one of those really important things, is find out what your payout penalty is first before you even decide to do anything.
So that's probably something great to look at before you even sign for your first mortgage.
Absolutely. One of those huge features that you want to find out is how do they calculate their payout penalties, because that could make a difference on the lender you decide to choose with.
Especially if you're not sure if you're going to be there for the term of your mortgage. So if you have a 5-year fixed and you're not sure if you're going to be there for that full 5 years,
right,
that's going to be something that could be potentially very costly.
And anytime you want to make a change to your mortgage, that's technically a refinance. So if you want to take somebody off, possibly, that could be a refinance. You want to take equity out, you want to change your amortization. Those are all changing your mortgage, which would be considered a refinance.
What else do we need to know about refinancing?
Refinancing, the biggest thing to know is you have to leave 20% equity within your house. So example, if your house is worth $400,000, you can only refinance up to $320,000 of that purchase price.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that one is a little tough to handle because you may have paid it down to $300,000, think we have $100,000 in equity, which you do, but you only have access to $20,000 of it.
Right, because you're still essentially borrowing from that equity that has been built up.
Right, and we can't go with a mortgage insurer, which is who allows us to borrow more than 20%, borrow more than 80%. So therefore, that's why they have to keep that 20% equity within the house.
Okay. So what are the things that, so if you're changing your amortization,
yep.
How about if you want to go from a variable to a fixed? Would that be considered refinancing?
No, you can do that at any time.
Okay.
So if you have a variable rate mortgage, you can lock into a fixed at any time. If your mortgage is up for renewal and you just want to switch it to another lender, that's not considered a refinance either. That would be a straight switch, so you can shop around for best rate at the end of your term.
And when should somebody start looking into doing that?
I would say about 120 days prior to your renewal. First, it does take, even if you're refinancing, no matter what, give yourself minimum 30 days because it takes at least that long to get the paperwork in order so that we could either do the switch transfer, which is the straight switch, which costs you nothing, or the refinance, because an appraisal is required to find out what the value of your house is.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned that one of the reasons why you'd be refinancing is if you want to change your amortization. Why would that be a good idea?
So if you've been paying your mortgage for so long and you've lowered your amortization, let's say to 20 years, and now interest rates are coming a bit higher than you're comfortable, if you extend that amortization to a 30-year period, then you can actually lower your monthly payment. You can always pay it off faster by putting lump sums in, but at least your minimum payment would be lower to where you're more comfortable.
Right, so then that's a good way to kind of budget your home expenses.
Yep, exactly.
Month to month.
Right.
Well, thanks so much, Danielle. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you see something that you like. And if you want more information, I'm going to put Danielle's information below. If you want to get in touch with the real estate market in Edmonton, you're buying, you're selling, and you want to give me a call, my information is going to be below too. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and don't forget to keep it real.